Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right. I usually don't do this, but I'm going to upload another general read. But this one is going to be, I haven't done this one a long time as far as what is the person on your mind? How are they feeling about you? And then I'll get into an outcome, okay? Even though this is very general per usual, if this doesn't sit right with you, resonate with you, apply to you, you don't want to hear what I have to say, that is okay. I will return some other time. So what does the person on this collective's what is on their mind right now about this collective? I can't even talk right now. You know, there may be something. This is kind of sad, honestly. This is, for some of you, they could be, very much involved with a third party. I'm getting more romantically in this case. There is maybe somebody else that they're kind of, again, either involved with or they're with at this particular time. There's something about this person is clearly not very happy right now. It's like even though they're in another dynamic, their heart and their mind always leads back to you. This is kind of given me like maybe this person lives in their head specifically at night, like right before they go to bed. I'm kind of seeing an image of somebody just laying in bed, just staring up at the ceiling, just thinking about this collective. It's kind of that nobody compares. Like I thought I could find, I will say immediately with this heavy burden right there, I don't think that, I think your person unfortunately just moved on. I don't think this was like infidelity of some form. I think that this is something that they're kind of reflecting on right now. Forever yours, I'm telling you, unbreakable bond, strong, a love to last a lifetime. That's what I'm saying there. I think, at this point, your person might have one point kind of quote waited for, and even if they didn't wait, they thought that maybe, okay, if I move on, I'll get this, person out of my heart, I'll be able to move on. They can't. And I think it's kind of bothering them. It's like, I'm trying to move on, I'm with somebody else, like, and yet my heart is always being latched back towards this collective. Proper offering, receiving offer, a gift, wanting to have something to offer. See, and this is kind of what bothers, kind of me about this person is like they want to give you something. They want to do certain things but right now this is kind of given. They're sitting a little too much in their pity party for the moment. Deep wisdom, read between, you can see the truth clearly, be wise and pay attention right there. Let me do another one. And then I got all seeing eye, truth, clarity, and perspective. There is something about truths are coming up to the surface right there. I feel like it will be a minute, honestly, before you hear from this person again. And again, guys, if you don't want to hear this or you don't care, keep on scrolling. I don't need it in the comments. But I feel like the reason I'm tapping into this general reading, because I feel like, okay, I've been running errands all day today and I just got home, and all like through the drive home, I kept thinking in my head, there's like a collective that's kind of curious. It's like, I'm curious to know where my person's at. I'm curious to know what's going on in their head. So there's a reason I'm coming up with this, system right here. There's something, maybe one or both. I mean, brown and blue eyes are very significant. There's something about your guys' eyes. I'm hearing you guys could have opposite color, like you get brown eyes, they get blue, vice versa. I'm seeing brown and blue. I think there's already things coming up to the surface as, obviously the hope is your person's kind of doing I don't want to stay in a relationship that I'm not all the way happy with. Now, I'm not here to trigger this collective. I feel like they care about the person that they're with. I think, I don't see anything dramatic going on behind the scenes, like there's drama or this or that. It's just their heart's not in it. They thought that, again, moving on from this collective, they thought, at one point, maybe I need to look out for myself and, my person, deserves better and that whole sense. So I'm just going to move on. Now that they moved on, now they're like, crap, I can't get this person out of my heart. I'm really hearing there's something about this collective. They look up to you as far as I'm hearing you have a really old soul. You could be very young, but very, very wise. I'm hearing you're very opposite of this person. Maybe this person's a little bit of a partier, a little bit, not saying that you're not free spirited, but I don't want to say hippie lifestyles is something your person does, but it's like, maybe this person is very much younger than this collective, but I'm kind of seeing out of your person, it's like they have no problem calling off work to attend a concert. As bad as it sounds, having a good time and doing the things they want in life is a bigger priority than maybe their bills or goals. And that's where I'm saying this person could be very much younger than you, because it could come with maturity, but there's something they look up to you because you're the opposite. Not saying you don't go out and have a good time yourself, but you have priorities. My dog's ringing his like collar right there, sign. Something about a dog collar is very significant. You could have just bought a new collar, or you need to go get one for your pet, is what I'm hearing. Sign right there. But that's what they look up to you about. They love how you prioritize, I guess, adult stuff above like them a little bit. I think they very much look up to you in a sort of sense. I think because of you, they're trying to get their together, whether it is financially, like getting, their life up in order. And that's where I'm saying with the proper offering, I feel like that was kind of the downfall of, you and this person's dynamic a little bit, is like this person could truly never give you what you wanted. And I think it's more materialistic. Like they couldn't get you that house and I'm not saying that's an excuse, but it's kind of that saying like, well, if they wanted to, they would. In this case, I'm hearing they wanted to. I don't think this person could have. There is something, maybe this person kind of did struggle financially. A lot of it could have been like I said, carelessness. Let me do one more and I'll get into tarot to see what the outcome is. Straw into gold, receiving what you lost, creating something out of nothing right there. That's where I'm saying creating some out of nothing. There's something I just said that this person's trying to get it together. Like this person, when you met them, they could have been dirt broke, or they could have not been on their own, whatever the scenario is. Again, it's very general, so take how that part applies to this collective. But I feel like this collective, you're kind of, again, complete opposite. And now I feel like that's where I'm saying, and the reason is you by Hoobastank is very significant, because that's what I'm hearing is like, because of you, not this third party, not this person that they're with, because of you, they've learned separately to get their crap together. And it's like, for that, they thank you for that. But there's so much love here as far as what this person is feeling towards you. Let's just do quickly, what is the outcome? Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. Oh. And then I got the Nine of Wands that flipped out. That's where I just said with this third party, I think it's going to come and get to the point where this person is going to be like, okay, I'm not going to stay in a relationship. I'm just simply not happy with the person. The lovers I'm not in love with, I'm going to be with the person I love. I think, honestly, it would take, I'm kind of hearing Cancer season. We're in Gemini season now. That's what I'm saying. They're feeling very much battered and bruised right now as far as I don't know what to do. And again, if you don't want this, obviously use discernment. But this is something how they, Two of Swords. I just said Cancer season, which is coming up. That's the end of June through July. Okay, and then I got the Star in reverse right there. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's going to hit your person kind of like a light bulb of a simply I'm not happy. I think things are already coming up to the surface, but there is something, there could potentially be a decision that is being made. Let me do one more for that Star in reverse. Okay, then I got the Page of Swords. There's a little bit of stalking. Well, I feel like it could be both of you. You both could be watching each other right now, whether it is on socials or even then I'm kind of hearing more energetic stalking right there. But I have to say, obviously, that's where I said this collective use discernment. I think the only thing that would hold this person back is because I feel like this person brushed you away and they're afraid you won't take him back. Again, use discernment. If you don't want this back, that is completely okay. I'm just here to read the energy. Let me just do a couple more and we'll be done. Two of Cups, that's what I'm saying. They're going to try. This may be a dramatic outcome as far as this person's going to try to win your heart back. The Sun. Cancer season. Leo pushing it. I think this person is, again, very immature, but let me make this clear with this reading. This person is not a manipulator. They're not narcissistic. If that's who this person is, please scroll. This is not your reading. I think this person has true, genuine, good feelings towards you. I think what set them back was their immaturity, and I think things are catching up to them. Are they all the way there as far as their independency? No. But I feel like that's another thing they've always admired you for is you never cared about their money, or you just wanted them to get their together. And they are, because of you. This is actually really beautiful. again, Cancer, Leo season is more when I see this really coming back around. I hope this helped, guys. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful